Hello everybody and welcome to Victoria 2. Today I'm going to show you what are the best army compositions in Victoria 2. This game is old game, but this game is a really great game. Here is my United States playthrough and yeah, it's going pretty well. But anyways, today I'm going to show you what are the best army compositions in this game. So, and before we start, I want to say that I'm playing GFM mod. I'm not playing vanilla Victoria 2 and I'm playing GFM mod, so take that into account. Anyways, the best early game army composition is this. You have 4 infantry units, you have 1 hussar unit, and you have 4 artillery units, and you have 1 engineer unit. And you always want to have infantry because they take the damage. They don't do that much damage, but they take the damage. Then you want to have artillery in back row because they do a lot of damage. Then some people don't want to use engineers, but I kind of like to use them because engineers makes sieges go way faster. If you don't have engineer in your army, you cannot siege provinces as fast as you could without. So I highly suggest using 1 engineer in early game on your armies because it fastens the sieging so much because as you can see it gives the engineer unit plus in early game it's like +2 siege, but when you research new technologies it gives you more siege pips even. So this is the best early game composition. This is the most optimal and the best early game composition. And you might ask why you want to use cavalry, and you especially want to use hussars. And why is that? Well, hussars give you renaissance, and they give you the most reconnaissance. And the reconnaissance is huge modifier. It decreases enemies' dig-in capacity, and it's just good to have. It's just good to have. In early game, you want to have at least, in early game, you want to have 1 hussar in your army. Also, early game goes from 1836 to 1860 to 1870. So I will show you soon the late game or mid to late game army composition. It's right here. And you want to change the late game composition in year 1860 to 1870. So yeah. And also, one note is that always have leaders in your armies. Because they give, like Abner Payne here, gives the army these stats, as you can see there. +2 attack, +1 defense, morale, 10%. Those are huge stats, and these stats can decide if you win or lose the battle. So always have leaders in your armies, and it's really easy to do. Just have auto create leaders here and auto assign leaders here checked. So you always have leaders on your armies. Or you can also do it manually by clicking here and then choosing the leader. You can choose the leader here and yeah, but remember, always have leaders on your armies. Anyways, the next up, we have the late game armies. The late game build. And it's 60,000 people or whatever soldiers in the 1 army. And this is the late game build you want to use from 1860 to the end of the game. So this unit has 8 infantry units. So you have 8 infantry units on your army, on your late game composition. Then you have 8 artillery units, okay, 8 artillery units. Then, when you unlock the airplanes, in late game, in something like 1900, you unlock the airplanes. And airplanes are like hussars, but they are just better. But yeah, anyways, so when you unlock the airplanes, you want to take your cavalry out from your composition and put airplanes there. And you want to have 2 units of airplanes. So you get the max benefits from it, max renaissance and max support benefits. And also, when you unlock the tanks, and tanks are the last unit you unlock, and when you unlock the tanks, you want to take the cavalry, you want to take engineers away, and you want to put tanks in. So you want to take them out, engineers out. You want to take engineers out, disband them, and put tanks in them, in there. So yeah, this is the absolute best late game army composition you have. 8 infantry units, 2 airplane units, 8 artillery units, and 2 tank units. And this is the best possible late game build you have, late game army composition you can have. And you just, this is the best. This is just the best. With this composition, you cannot go wrong. You just cannot go wrong. And yeah, that's about it. I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, and yeah, you might ask if you want to replace infantry units with guards or stormtrooper units. Well, I don't personally use guards or stormtrooper units. I think infantry is the most reliable, the best unit. But you can change your infantry to the guards or stormtroopers. But I like to use infantry. It's just the most cheap and most reliable units you have in front row units. So yeah. Anyways, and also these 2 compositions are the best compositions you can have. So this is from 1836 to 1860, and this is from 1860 to the end of the game. But even when these are the best compositions, remember always to have army technology. You want to research these all technologies, because these buffs are huge. Especially heavy armament technology, light armament technology, and even the army doctrine technology. You want to at least unlock all these rows, because these are the best. These are also important, but these are the most important. So yeah, always remember to research army technologies, because those also help a lot. So yeah, anyways, I'm just rambling here in the end, and yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this small quid, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.